One of these days, I'll figure it out. Happy Saturday, everybody. Very nice to see you. I got it, you guys. I know. Thank you, this is my new shirt. I bought it today. We did a little retail therapy after brunch. And of course, you know, I'm cheap, so this was on sale at Old Navy. Thank you very much. I thought this blue would be nice. It's a little low, so I bought a tank top to go underneath it. Joe, thank you for the super chat. Joe says, "Are you okay? You're looking so thin. Please eat." Joe and I are on a weight loss journey together. And we alternate between calling each other sickly thin and gigantic whales. So, you know, it depends on the minute. Let the titties fly. Well, you know, maybe we could get some more men in the Discord. if I, you know, got the Amber cam. Or the, you know, Amber's got a booby cam working for her lately, right? Maybe I should just stand up and talk, like point at the map up there and stand up and put my boobs right in the camera? I don't know. Hi, Ella. Ella was first a long time ago. Sophie, I'm not flashing cleavage. I kind of am. Thank you, everybody who says the color's nice. Thank you. There is no chest piece. Just old chest. Can I turn the volume up? I am having... Let me try this. I'm having volume issues with my stupid computer right now, and it's making me insane. It's changing all the levels, like, randomly. I'll be sitting here, and all of a sudden the Discord sounds will be at volume 100, and my head is going to pop off. Like, it's just, I don't know what's going on. Thank you. I'm glad it's better. Thornback hates Amber's boob cam. To be fair, we haven't even seen the booby cam in a long time, because bitch doesn't get up. Bitch just sits there. We don't get the booby cam anymore. How sad is it that we've gotten this low? The bar is set this low. We're longing for the booby cam. God, remember the days of the famous bowls and how exciting that was? So that's a really good segue into our topic today. Move the mic. Sophie says move the mic, we can't see the titties. That wasn't moving the mic for Sophie. Put the camera under your boob. As far says, put the camera under your boobs and walk around like Amber. You know who's here? Look who's here. It's the man. And I have his ring light on, but it's not by his chair, which really doesn't help things. Should we get him lit? Oh, maybe I can put the boobs in the camera for a second. I'm not doing that. Hang on. I'll get you lit. I'm sorry. The gaffer didn't show up today to light you, so I'm sorry. I don't know what angle you're going to be on. I'm not the usual gaffer. We'll just have to work with this, okay? Is that good? Is that okay? All right, thank you. He's very demanding. Now he's lit properly. Look at him. God, love him. Look at him. Bless you. Look at you're so flippin' beautiful. I missed you, Hanban. Valentine says, Jojo, when are you going to be on camera? We've been graced in the chat. Joe, I know you guys, I talked a couple times about another channel I've got called Merc and Joe. Well, I'm Merc. That's Joe. Some of you know him from Discord. He hasn't been around in Discord much. He's laying low. We all lay low in there sometimes. JP says, the cat's name is Rio. He's my co-host. So I think our tentative plan for Merc and Joe is we'll do some compilations for a while, and then once we get monetized, we're thinking about doing maybe a podcast. Because it would be, you know, we think we're fun. Like Amber, we think we're hilarious. Casario, like Rio, says, hello guys, I can't chat because I have to drive, but I'm excited to listen to the live. That's cool. Why is there no cow level? I don't know what that username means, but I'm guessing there's a story behind that. It says, yay, I finally made a live. You made a live, Rio is here, he's lit. And we're not looking at Amberlynn Reed today because honestly, we're better than this. She's so friggin' boring now, isn't she? I mean, you know, she's still our muse in a way. One of them. So we're not going to give up on Amber completely, but no, actually, if she uploads, we could watch it tonight. But I thought we'd start with something different for a change. And this seems like a similar, you know, it's like choosing the right wine. You want to find somebody who is a little outrageous, but not too dark. Because some people who are really outrageous lean into the dark. And that's not fun. And then you don't want anybody that's really too damaged. Because, well, that's not as much fun to pick on either, is it? Because I'm the nice one, remember? So that leaves, you know, it's like a fine wine. It's a very specific choice of train wrecks that we like to make fun of. Is Rio he's doing his little OnlyFans gig? Oh, look, there goes the leg. Just don't lick the junk, okay? I think we'll be okay. So, why is there no cow level? Says ALR has tipped too far into the infuriating zone lately. See, for me, she's not even infuriating. She's just boring now. She's just disingenuous and boring, and everything's a lie, but it's just boring. You know, if that's what she wants, I think she's gonna... I know you guys are fascinated by Rio giving leg. Serving long leg. Rio, people are watching you do this, you know. Hey, I'm over here. Psst. People are watching you. You don't care? You don't care? What's the matter with you? He's shameless. Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. So I thought tonight we might look at this this woman whose name is... some of you guys know better than I do about this lady. Her website's called All In with Ari. Some of you guys know this story, I think. V is working. I'm sorry, V, that you're working. Sea Bunny says, he's like Mum. I'm giving them a preview of my OnlyFans. I know, and now he's on the floor, unlit, whining. Okay, so all I know about this woman is apparently her, like, this is, the video I've got queued up is her first vlog. It's called Living in My Car, Homeless in California, first vlog. Now the story is, apparently it's not really true, and she was trying to scam some people, and there was something about a $40,000 Mercedes van that she had to have. $40,000, then you're not really homeless. It's kind of more than I make in a year. Like the first comment under this video says, y'all do your research on this girl before feeling bad. She gave her child a skull fracture, lied to the hospital. She threatened bodily harm to her mother before being kicked out. Has a long criminal history, and somehow is looking for a $40,000 brand new Mercedes van while homeless. Now, that's just a comment, so we have to take that with a grain of salt. You know, every pancake has two sides. But there's been a lot of reaction channels that have covered her. So I thought maybe we could watch her original vlog. It's 22 minutes. We can skip through some boring parts. And then maybe we can watch somebody else reacting, somebody that might have more dirt, because I haven't done any research. Hannah says, oh my God, Merc, don't make me crave pancakes. Jamie says, I found a video that pulled up her entire criminal history. Send it to me in Discord, Jamie, please. Jamie's always all over this stuff. God love you. I'm so glad you're one of our mods now. Rio does have the best working conditions. I gave him dinner before. Look what he's doing. You're such an ass. He's sitting on the table now. Look at him. I don't know what he's looking at, but something has caught his attention. What are you looking at? There's nothing on that wall. You're a lunatic. Look at him. He's dead focused on that wall. I swear to God, there's nothing on that wall. DM it to me, Jamie, because I don't have Discord open on the computer. I thought it might be nice and see if we can get the... Next month, I'm going to go switch ISPs. I tell you, getting a fast upload speed is tough in Canada, in Toronto. If I can't get it in downtown Toronto... Hey, no! No, you don't scratch that chair. Thank you. He's so good. When I say no to him, he runs over to me. Come on now. Get up on your chair. Go. Up there. You did this last time. Just settle the hell down. You took over the stream last time. Look, just settle down. Look, he's gonna do it. Your chair's moving. It's on wheels. He's a nightmare again today. Cat bum. What? He's in a mood. Can you just relax for an hour? Is that so difficult? Gosh. He's a lot today. Oh, even better, Jamie. Thank you for doing it that way. Now I gotta go over here to this one. Give me a second till I can find it, because I have to do it an awkward way. Because in OBS, if I click this link, I'm telling you, it'll cause me all kinds of problems. I'll lose my chat. And then it's sad. Can I copy this? Can I Control-C this? Give me a second. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Just seeing if I can Control-V this. Oh, I think this works, Jamie. All in with Ari, homeless YouTuber scammers. CC Suarez, is that the video? Ooh, it's long, though. All right, well, let's take a look at Ari's original video. Jojo says, snaps for Control-V. You like that? Control-C'ing? Control-Ving? Yeah, I'm not dead yet. Yeah, okay, I got the right one. But I thought maybe we could... Should we just watch that one, then? It's kind of pointless, right? To watch the 20-minute regular one and then this one, right? Right? I say right. I'm not waiting for you to answer me. I'll do what I want. That's like Amber. I'll do what I want. It's my channel. Let me get my headphones. Guess what? I don't have on live chat. Guess what I've got on top chat. Why does everything do that? OBS does that. YouTube does that. Nobody wants top chat. Like, most of us want live chat. Why don't you default to live chat? It's stupid. Stupid. Like, do you guys ever use top chat? Ever when you're watching a stream or looking at a chat? I never. Never. Sorry, I'm usually more organized. Well, I say that not all. I'm not always. I like to think. I like to think I'm more organized. But, you know, we all live in our own little delusions, just like Amber. If Amber can, so can I. Now my headphones are in a knot. This one has chapters, Jamie says. Okay, we can jump around. Alright. Alright, sounds good. It is stupid. I hate YouTube and their shitty code and algorithms. Do better, Silicon Valley. Exactly. But you want to know what's freaky? Oh my god, I'm hoping this headphone isn't snapped, this cable. I was in Discord DMs discussing what to do for this live stream. And we were discussing the Gabby Hanna situation. And within 5 minutes, my homepage had 2 Gabby Hanna videos on it. I haven't been searching her. That's weird, right? Like, so fast? In DMs. In Discord. Is that not a little freaky? Let me make sure this is working. I'm feeling like this isn't going to work.
Hello, friends.
Oh, God, love it works. Joe says I logged onto your account and sabotaged you. I know, you're just trying to... It's like the movie Gaslighting. I think Joe might be trying to slowly drive me insane. Alright, so... Lewis H. says Google listens through your mic. We weren't chatting, we were typing in DMs. It's pretty wild. I mean, I don't really care that they do that. It doesn't bother me. People get all freaked out. It's like, what the hell are you, a spy? I don't give a shit if Google wants to feed me videos of somebody I've been talking about, or if they want to tailor advertising to things that I might be interested in. I kind of don't see how that's such a horrible thing. I don't care. G says, YouTube absolutely can follow you through your ad ID. Oh, of course, it's a Google AdSense ID. Yeah, but that's not a... Oh, yeah, well, it's all connected, right? My YouTube channel is connected to the Discord. Account-based marketing. No, I know they do it, but I was just really quite surprised at the the incredible speed at which it happened today. I know it happens. Come on, I've got Google Home Mini all over my house, I know. But I don't also think, I'm also not delusional enough to think that I'm that important that anybody really wants to listen in to any of my shit. Do you want to go look at my email? Go look at my email. It's really boring. It's really boring. Anyway, let's see what this, oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry to say that so loud in the mic. I think I just broke the, Rio's ring light. I didn't break it, it's still lit. Jesus. Everybody's having a bad day. I guess Mercury's in retrograde. I know there's a whole bunch of you that believe that. And I'm not judging you, but I think it's ridiculous. Oh, it looks fancy now. Look, the ring light's fancy now. Can you see it? You can't see it. The cover fell off the light. It's just a disaster. Rio's not in the chair. I'm turning off the light. I'll fix it later. I think Amber Lynn is sabotaging the stream. You say Mercury. I think Amber Lynn Reed is in retrograde. Jody says, dude, I got COVID. Mercury in retrograde is absolutely a thing. No, I think it's a virus, girl. I'm not going to argue with you guys. We're allowed to have different opinions. I know many people are really into that Mercury in retrograde. I'm Mercury and I'm not in retrograde. I'm not even in retirement yet. Anyway, can we see? We're going to watch this All In with Ari, homeless YouTuber or scammer with a dark past. So, let's see what this is about, shall we?
And welcome back to my channel. We have a lot to talk about today. As y'all know, I talk about scams, potential scams, grifters, unethical influencers, things like that.
Let me know if the volume's okay.
And today I want to talk about a more so developing story that involves a YouTube phenomenon, a possible grift. Well, definitely a grift.
Sea Bunny just said Jake, who is Sea Bunny's husband. Sea Bunny just said Jake always says Mercury is in reverse cowgirl.
Possible scam, and it's really just one that has been really made me just go back and forth and think about this a lot. As you can tell,
synopsis. I don't care
Force, and she was in everyone's recommended box. Now, Ari, or Ariana, is a 32-year-old YouTuber, 32-year-old young woman who lives in California. But more importantly, like I said, she is the 90,000 subscribers because she's got boobies showing, who is having their viral moment. Thanks to the very mysterious and almighty YouTube algorithm, the first video that Ari posted on her brand new YouTube channel gained over 1 million views almost instantaneously. It was crazy.
That's
and
the one
to
I had
date,
queued
that
up.
video now has over 2
3
million
million,
views,
I think, when
and
I
it's
saw.
been about a month since it was posted. Now, thanks to the algorithm taking favor with her and her channel, she gained almost 80,000 subscribers in just under a month. And as of filming this video right now on September 1st,
I'm so
2022, she is sitting at almost 90,000. She's got like 2,000 or 3,000 more to go. So what was it with that first video that Ari posted that had the algorithm pushing it out to every single person's homepage or their recommended tab on YouTube? The video in question was posted on July 23rd, 2020, and is titled "Living in My Car, Homeless in California, First Vlog," accompanied by the hashtags Invisible People, Homeless, Staying Positive, God is
Jamie
Good,
says I need to buy a car and
California,
pretend to be homeless.
Awareness changes car life first vlog. Now in this video, she talks about how she's living in her car in Southern California. She talks about how she does have a job, what she eats, how she cooks,
She's
what she has
very
in her
pretty,
car.
very
strip
thin.
away everything else, all the controversy. It's pretty impressive to
usually
me
works.
seeing a new YouTuber posting that much and being so consistent with it.
Hi,
so she's
Bob.
posted shorts, stories, fully edited.
I say I'm jealous, and of course I am. I want to make more money. Who doesn't? But honestly, everybody has their own thing. It doesn't mean Someone else doing well on YouTube doesn't mean that I can't do well. It's not like they're taking my views. Like, it's, power to everybody. I'm just jealous because I wish I could do that. And I don't begrudge anybody, even Amber, for getting the views. If you can get views by turning on your frickin' camera and filling up a shampoo bottle, you would do it too. If I could make 10 grand a month for showing you how I wash my face every day, I might do it. Can't judge that.
Edited videos on her YouTube channel. And of course, yes, they are all about being homeless, living in her car, living in California, updates here and there, but ultimately living in her car, being homeless in California.
Oh, she did
now,
a chin
it's no
dab.
secret that being a YouTuber can be an amazing job. It can be very rewarding, very fulfilling. It can bring you a crazy, amazing opportunities, even fame, a lot of fans, a lot of recognition, and a lot of money. As a full-time YouTuber myself, and I've only been doing it full-time for a year and a half, yet I've been doing YouTube consistently.
Year and a half. This girl's been at it a year and a half, and she's got 92,000 subs. I might hit, I should hit 20,000 in January. That's not bad.
For 6 years,
guys.
But I can confirm it's very rewarding. It is an amazing job for sure. I can also confirm that on the flip side of that, there is a dark side to it. With views, with that attention, with that recognition comes parasocial relationships, not only on the positive
parasocial,
side,
that's you guys.
and you have, a fan base and people you recognize and inside jokes with your channel, and it's just awesome. But also people who think that they're entitled to answers, people that dig into your life, trolls, people who make ridiculous videos about you that have no truth to them,
Reddit
and not
threads,
all constructive feedback.
people
not
who try to
all
take
opinion
down your
pieces are
real
trolls.
life
Not
businesses.
all opinion pieces are hate pieces. Let's acknowledge that. But choosing to be a public figure in this industry, you are opening yourself up to harassment. It sucks, but it's part of the job. Now, when a creator grows their channel and their online presence organically and gradually, the creator is actually able to earn the trust of their following and divulge really what they want to when they are ready to do so.
Okay, girl,
and more so, be able to control that narrative. And like I said, be able to...
Can we just get into
So
this?
what exactly is it that Ariana is doing, or rather what was found in her past, that's leading people to believe that she is a scam artist?
Because of the controversy that's going on right now about me, I'm going to just prolong that just a little bit longer. So it's going to be, I guess, kind of older footage, but you'll get to see like what I was up to whenever I first got out here. But yeah, because of the feedback, which I'm sure you guys are already well aware of, I decided to do a video on me addressing that, and I explain my thoughts and what I plan to do next. So that will be coming on Friday if you guys want to tune in. Am I a scammer? See you guys Friday.
So she's clickbaiting her Am I a Scammer video?
Ariana's own retelling of her life story. She was born in California, and at the age of 2 years old, she was adopted by an older couple who lived in Arkansas. Now, that older couple was actually her grandparents. Her name back then was Ronnie Ann Spur. She was named after her adoptive father, whose name is Ronald, and Ronnie is an androgynous name, meaning that it can be used by a person of any sex, just like the names Blake, Ashley, and don't come at me and say that Ashley's not an androgynous name, because it is. I know multiple people with the name Ashley, and they are men. But going further, Chris, Charlie, Skylar, Blair, Dylan, Hunter, and
no need to get
many
up on your
others,
hind legs
obviously.
about that.
Ari's adopted father, Ronald Spur, like I said, is her biological grandfather. So it seems that her mother, for whatever reason, was unfit to care for her. And thankfully, her grandparents were able to legally adopt her and take her in.
You know what?
Now,
I don't really care about her whole history. Okay, this is her past. I don't care. I just want to know the tea.
Her grandparents,
here we go. Criminal history. Let's get to that.
Oh, that she couldn't really remember exactly what they were for. You would think that if you were arrested multiple times for multiple different violations,
speeding,
that you would remember that. For instance, I know specifically that I've only received one speeding ticket in my life, and that I've...
Underage driving, careless and prohibited driving, no seatbelt, fail to pay fine. Okay, this is not a very exciting criminal record.
Gotten one red light ticket in my life. And I remember exactly where I was driving when both those things happened.
Failure
and we could use the excuse of, okay, well, this happened a decade ago. My examples happened over a decade ago as well. So I don't necessarily think that that's an excuse. And if you're going to say that you are trying to be all in and that you're going to be transparent, I think that you should be transparent and not just half-ass that.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Now, this is the part of the video that if you
Sure,
are...
there's people in the chat that have worse, worse things going on than these all, and these are all the same, right? Failed to present proof of insurance. Ooh, wow, she's a monster.
Are just listening, you will want to go ahead and watch this next part so that I don't get demonetized. I want to make sure that I am not only showing you these documents in full on the screen, but so that I don't get demonetized, I'm not going to specifically say what they are for and read them off, because that has happened to me before, and
okay,
I'm going...
What is she saying? Theft. Are you really, you're gonna get demonetized for saying somebody was charged with theft? Okay, well, theft, I'll say it. Theft. Okay. Not that scary.
To just kind of explain them on the screen as well. Ari comes from a
no
very
insurance,
large family.
no insurance.
There's her grandparents,
no registration,
who, as I explained, ended up adopting her. Her grandparents had 2 daughters and 2 sons, and between all of those children, they had 13 grandchildren in total and 2 great-grandsons.
Custody
now,
battle.
Ari does say that she changed her name legally to Ariana from Ronnie when she moved out to California. I will be calling her either Ari or Ariana in this video and not referring to her as Ronnie, just because it would be confusing if
all right,
I did
let's go to here.
Around the age 22 or 23, Ariana got pregnant.
Yeah, you're not convincing me.
To look at Sprinter vans so that she can live.
I know I skipped a
life.
bunch of stuff,
I do
and
think
she
it's
has
smart
done
of her
other stuff, so I'm not
try to get a
excusing her
van
behavior.
instead of an
I just want to
apartment,
get to the
because
living in the car line
long term,
tea,
it'll be cheaper
right?
for her. However, she'll be able to retain those viewers that were more interested in like her journey as being unhoused individual. So I think that's really smart of her to do. Like, it's gonna sound bad me saying this business wise, YouTube wise, and viewer retention, and to try to keep this going. That's pretty smart of her. Well, I mean, we can all admit that it's pretty smart. Think about it. The main reason people followed her is because she's homeless. And then what about when she's not homeless anymore? Are you still gonna follow her? Probably not. So to keep that viewership up, I can definitely understand the desire to live that van life. And listen, there are some travel vloggers that I love. There's this couple I follow on YouTube that they're travel vloggers, and during COVID, obviously they couldn't travel, and so they got a van and they showed like all their hardships and stuff through it, and it was awesome. I love watching their stuff. It's so cool. However, I was thinking, like, aren't there more affordable vans that you can get instead of a Mercedes Sprinter van? And then also, I'm pretty sure, especially in California, like, there are ones that you can get that have already been like built out for you and already like renovated for you to live in. Like, that's awesome. You should do that.
My friend Brent's Van Life has a YouTube channel. He lives in a school bus, restored school bus. Well, now he's back in a van because his school bus broke, but he does the whole van life thing, and there's a real tight community, van life community, a whole bunch of people that live that life. It's really cool. But I don't think that's what she was doing, and I don't understand I want to hear her rationalization for needing a $40,000 Mercedes van to live in. Because if you have a $40,000, if you have 40 grand, can't you just rent an apartment? Even in California. Toronto's expensive. I know if I had 40 grand, I could rent a nice apartment. I do. And I don't have 40 grand.
Even if it's like a little bit more, like save up more so that you're not having to do all that yourself, especially when like you probably don't know how to do any of that. So I think that would be a little bit more helpful for her to do as well.
Six Bacon says,
per the Mercedes website,
I watch a guy who lives in a U-Haul. He rents a U-Haul and lives in it? Okay, that's pretty wild. That's crazy. Oh, I don't want to go full screen because sometimes that makes things slow.
New Sprinter vans range from $35,000 to $45,000, and when she was talking about it in a YouTube video, her tone was a bit entitled, and she was saying that she was annoyed that they didn't have any new ones. But again, if you can afford a $35,000 to $45,000 Sprinter van, which by the 21st of this month, she'll be able to afford that, all cash, possibly, if my calculations are correct. So like, if you can afford that, you can afford an apartment. But again, like I was saying, I'm pretty sure she wants to, you know, do this instead.
I always have a bit of an issue when one creator says they're estimating, like, you know, we do it with Amber, but I often say, honestly, we have no earthly idea how much another creator makes. There's so many factors that determine your RPM. Social Blade, I've told you guys before, and so has Kick and Geese told you before, Social Blade is so wrong on the income and usually underreports. Like Social Blade says I make $600 a month. Guys, I make more than $600 a month. I pay my rent. I live in Toronto. I don't live well. I don't live well. I don't do anything. But, I mean, I'm making more than $600 a month. So, Social Blade is not a good way to tell. Like, unless you... Even if you know how many ads somebody puts in, you don't know what their RPM is still. It's just too hard. It's a dangerous game to try and estimate somebody's income on YouTube, I think. Like, I couldn't tell you what Kicking Geese makes. We probably make that. I don't know. I've got no idea. It's weird. It's just so randomly different for everybody.
So that she can still like travel around, or
I mean,
again,
you can approximate
the job, the subscriber count.
But to say I know when this woman's going to hit $35,000 in savings is
overall, owning that van and having it completely done and all that, like that's going to be cheaper for her than having an apartment where the price increases and you don't own it and all that. So again, just trying to, show you both sides and like kind of argue both sides as well. Again, I'm going to give you my full opinion at the end of this video. So don't you worry. Now let's talk about donations.
What are you doing now?
Now, if you donate to someone on the internet and you have not properly done your research on what you're donating to, I know it's going to sound bad, but you are responsible for that. Not trying to blame the person who got scammed here, but I'm not saying necessarily like, oh, well, they were completely lying to you and you didn't look into it. Okay. What I'm saying is more in regards to this specific situation. So you donated to her because she's homeless. Well, she is homeless. Unless, God forbid, it comes out that she actually like has an apartment and she's just filming herself driving around and she's just lying to us. Who knows? If that happens, I was about to say that'd be amazing. I don't mean it like that. I mean, like, that would be fascinating. That'd be awful, obviously.
Jojo, I agree. I'm sorry.
What?
I don't like
so
this commenter either. I find
think about it this way.
I'm straining to listen to her.
Okay, because she is homeless, right? Well, she is, yeah, by choice.
And she's talking a lot, and I want to see stuff. I need receipts. I want video clips. She doesn't show anything here. This is the kind of video you sit and watch alone at home and get all the facts, right? I'm sorry. I appreciate it, Jamie, and it is really informative, but it's not fun. Oh, look, here's somebody else covering her. Look at the frickin' YouTube. Amber does sausage. YouTube hasn't changed my thumbnail. Oh, you can't see it. Look, it's over here. Look at my thumbnail. Amber does sausage. That's just rude. That's just a rude. Okay, let's watch Mad Caster. He's annoying, but it's shorter. Do you guys hate him or love him? I find him a little annoying, but no thank you.
I'm the Madcaster. Am I glad to see you here? Well, you may or may not have heard of an internet
he'll be a little more
sensation that's popped up on YouTube in the last month and a half, and her name is Ari, and her channel is All In With Ari, and she's allegedly a young woman who's homeless, living in her car, and she started her channel, she says, because she wanted to be an inspiration to other homeless people. And so I want to tell you about it because the more I watched her stuff, the more my spidey sense got tingling, and so I want to tell you what I think.
He's now a friend of Rich Lux's. He was very into the Ace family drama, and him and Rich Lux are the two guys that got turned away from the Ace family, and they were claiming it was homophobia. He's a lawyer, and he's got a whole bunch of cats. He can be a little annoying, but he gets to the point.
So let's get into it.
Okay, sweetie, is this supposed to be you, this emoji?
So I'm here with Miss Sybil, and Miss Sybil says, please like and subscribe.
Joe picks on me for
we
using
really
a Zoom
appreciate
filter.
your support.
At least I look this
very much. So anyway, I don't know if you've seen or heard something about this Ari and her All In With Ari channel. Basically, it was brought to my attention by one of my subscribers who had sent me an email, and so I started watching all of her videos, and I also saw some stuff chattering around on YouTube from other channels about people questioning her legitimacy.
No, him and Rich Lux tried to claim it was because they were gay, because other YouTubers who criticized the Ace family got into Ace Fest. But Mad Caster came to popularity covering that because he dug deep, he was phoning venues, he had tea and receipts that nobody else had. So I can understand why they would probably be a little bit more upset at him than any of the other reaction channels. I don't think it had anything to do with them being gay. And clearly they didn't either, because they kind of let that argument drop pretty damn fast.
And see what I think. So I want to tell you what I think after observing what I've observed and watching what I've seen. So she started out saying that in her first video, saying that, you know, she decided to do this
The wrist is
after
dangling.
watching some videos about homelessness and homeless awareness.
I'm just gonna jump right into it. My name is Ariana, and I am homeless. I don't have any family or friends. I do have a full-time job. I got on YouTube and actually came across some videos about homeless people and homelessness awareness, and one in particular called Invisible People, and that caught my attention because that is exactly how I feel. I feel invisible. But I could relate with a lot of these people. I might not be living on the streets of LA, but I'm living in my car.
And so she decided, you know, because she's living in her car, that she wanted to start this YouTube channel in order to be an inspiration to
Doesn't
other
this
people.
suck, though?
And
Because
show
it
them
makes
that
you
they can make
skeptical of
it,
everybody when you see
that
this
it's
and
not
find out it's not
as
true.
bleak
Right?
as it might seem. You know, I'm
And some people it
paraphrasing,
is
but
true, but it makes
so
you
she
skeptical.
starts by saying, you know, she sleeps in her car and she frequently wakes up to gunshots, sirens, and screams.
Jodi Arias
I have to
vibe.
park in different places every few nights. It's not safe. I wake up to gunshots and sirens and screaming, all sorts of crazy things.
So she apparently has very few possessions. You know, she has showed in some of her videos her folding laundry, and she's got like a scant amount of clothes, allegedly. Not really anything else, and she
Very
shows
clean
her
and well put together.
backseat. There's a little bed made up on her back seat, and she, you know,
Not that
claims that she has a
you can-
cooker
You can be.
that she bought from Amazon. She says she buys a lot of stuff from Amazon, which is kind of odd, but
Okay.
she showed this cooker which looked like it was brand new.
How do you buy
and
stuff when you're
she
homeless?
claims that, you know, she told us she has a gym membership, that she has a full-time job, that she is not, to paraphrase,
Freckled Unicorn, thank you for the super chat. Freckled Unicorn loves to bother me by calling me nice. So happy Saturday. Have a coffee or tea on me. I hope you are doing well. I always look forward to catching you live. Hashtag the nice alert.
what she said, like basically she's not destitute. She says her name is Ariana with a Y on her channel, but she uses Ari with an A-R-I, and I'm going to show you in a few minutes.
Oh yeah,
She
I noticed
goes
that.
to Starbucks an awful lot, and she
can't afford Starbucks
showed her
an
cup
awful lot.
in one of her videos, and I'll show it to you in a minute. And it says Ariana, A-R-I-A-N-A, so I don't know what's going on with that. But let me just give you my initial impression. Okay, so she wants to be an inspiration to homeless people. However, by her own admission, she's works full-time, likes living in her car. She says she's been doing it for like a year, I think she had said initially.
I think there's more to it, Sophie.
And she's vegan. She has a gym membership. She has a cell phone, obviously. Her job pays her bills, she says.
Okay,
she
you know,
says she has a lot of bills, which I'm not.
there's too many videos on her for there not to be something here. But, you know, there are people who are the working friggin' poor. People who work full time that can't afford to do much more than what she's doing. Jamie says we need a talented clip channel to cover this. Yeah. It might be worth looking into. We'll see. So far, they're not hitting
exactly
it, are they?
Sure what they are. She doesn't pay utilities or cable or rent. So I don't know what her bills are. I know she mentioned a car payment. She's paying off an iPad. She's got her phone bill.
Ooh.
So I'm wondering, does she have a lot of credit card debt that she racked up? I don't know. And please, people, I'm going to give you my opinion of what I saw. Please don't send me hate until you finish watching this whole video, okay?
All right, well,
Because
we're
I'm
watching.
not in any way questioning the legitimacy of people who are genuinely homeless, who have to live in their cars because they have no other choice.
Okay.
And because they can't afford, basically, to make ends meet from day to day, okay? Because that's not what I saw in watching all these videos of this woman. So she says in one of her videos, she started out, her origin story basically is that she was born in Ventura, California, which she sounds like a native Californian to me. But when she was 3 years old, she went to live with her grandparents in Arkansas.
Yeah, we heard this
and
already.
lived there for the rest of her life until she was an adult.
Look at how he
and decided to
Rio won't let me
move
hold
back
him like
to
that.
California. There was one thing that struck me as
Abby
odd. Some
used
other
to.
people have raised it was there's not a single hint
He's lazy.
of a twang in her voice. I mean,
Okay,
someone
dude, you're
I
really
read someone
reaching.
said, "Oh, in Arkansas they don't have an accent." It's like, are you kidding me? Does anybody remember President Bill Clinton? People from Arkansas do have a southern accent. So sorry, but
Okay,
if
you
you're
are
living with your
reaching now.
grandparents, and she said she didn't live with her parents stayed in California, and were
Okay, so she orders too much Starbucks and she doesn't have a thick enough southern accent. This is reaching. There's gotta be more to this girl than this crap
in
that
and
we're
out of
seeing these
jail a
people
lot.
pick at.
So if you're raised by these, I'm assuming native
Okay,
Arkansans,
no, this is stupid. Get on
and
with
that
it.
she had to leave, and she had to leave everything behind.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's true or not, so I'm not gonna pass judgment certainly on that.
Yeah, we
'cause I
looked at
don't
her
know.
criminal
That
history. It
could
was a
very
bunch of
well all
driving
be true.
offenses.
Had basically no friends or family, and that she had relatives in California that she hadn't talked to and was, I guess, estranged from. And yet then she says, well, she talked to her father, who allegedly she doesn't have any kind of a relationship with, and he was like, well, come move in
This
with
makes
me
me
and
want to
your
watch Amber, for
grandparents
God's sake.
here in California. And it was like, okay, my parents got divorced when I was really young, and I was estranged from my father's family and my father.
Yeah, Vienna, I heard that. Vienna says she had a son and was accused of being neglectful, changed her name, and left it all behind. I did hear something like that. Devin Murray says, maybe if I'm gay, I can speak for a long time and not get to the point. I often say to a friend of mine, hey, maybe if I was gay, I could be snippy and rude and get away with it on YouTube. Like, seriously, do you think I could be as saucy as a gay guy on YouTube? No way, they'd cancel me. Yeah, are you bored of this guy? He's boring me. This whole story's boring me. Is it me? Is it just me, or are you guys bored of this too? Did Amber upload? Yeah, there's got to be more to it. Can we just skip halfway through here and maybe... Oh my god, he's gonna fucking use Social Blade to try and prove a point. Guys, he's a YouTuber. He knows goddamn well that Social Blade is a load of crap. Let's see what he says about this. These people are ticking me off, man. Does anybody have ethics here?
Has attracted a lot of subscribers in a short time. And I'm sure, from what and I'll put up here what Social Blade, which is the website that sort of analyzes all the YouTube
what quote are you
channel
quoting from
statistics.
here?
From what they show, she could be making a decent amount of money every month from the number of subscribers that
And you
she's
know
got.
damn well that the earnings
But
is totally wrong.
It just seemed really kind of reckless and irresponsible to me that you're just starting out doing YouTube. And yes, you've got some really great early success that, a lot of people...
Can you get to any point?
The other day I was going through my emails and a casting director, producer, person, I don't really know what his title is, but he reached out to me via email and he offered me an opportunity to be part of Squid Games.
Now, I went and looked at the Squid Games auditions, and there's like thousands and thousands of people auditioning to be on there. She made it sound like, this casting director contacted her and was basically offering her a part.
Yeah, I got this idea because I was scrolling through the lol cow. I was scrolling through the lol cow thread on Discord, and this looked interesting. Yeah, Sophie, I can't cover the leg woman. Yeah, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore, you guys. I can't do this with these people anymore. These people are boring ass people. Look, it's in my damn title of my video. I'm gonna have to change it because that's too damn boring. Too boring. Sorry, I'm just looking over here to see if there's something else. Bose's video was good. Well, we started watching that, but my god, that woman talks a lot. She's probably good to sit and watch on your own. full of information for sure, but not great to react to necessarily. Should we watch Kay's cooking? I don't know. No, you know what? Here. I love this guy. Do you want to watch Philip Solo? Kay's cooking. Do you want to watch something food? No. Yes. Do you want to watch an old Amber? Crocodile? That's a little dark, isn't it? Sophie's really into open leg sores and stuff. We're gonna have to scream. We're gonna have to stream David Cronenberg's Crash this week in Discord. Let's watch Kay's cooking. She's fun. I'm not cooking right now. But by the way, tomorrow for the cooking stream, thinking of doing a flourless chocolate cake. My man, what'd you do? Let's see if Kay's done a chocolate cake. No, because I'll do that tomorrow. The Queen's Chocolate Perfection Pie. Should we look at her latest? We're not going to
Hi, Pete.
we're not going to be mean to her. It's the nice alert. We're not mean to people here. Just Jamie says, Kay recently made donuts. Oh, I was going to watch the rice pudding. You think we should watch donuts? I don't know, Jamie. After your last recommendation, I'm a little skeptical. All right, let's look at donuts. Small donuts.
Hi, Pete. I'm back cooking again. And today I'm going to be having a go at doing donuts. As you can see, I've got a pound of flour in there. That is strong bread flour.
Okay, that's right.
And now I'm adding the sugar, which is
White Death.
60 grams. I think that's about
personal comment.
3 ounces. I'm not 100% sure.
Can't eat any of that.
Let me have a look at my list because I've got it all down. Mix the flour
6 bacon.
and the sugar and the yeast.
Is that a professional kitchen?
Yes, my yeast. Now it does
What is she
say
doing here?
1.5 teaspoons of this.
Oh,
I
is
don't
that
know how I'm gonna get the
is
half,
that fast acting instant dry yeast or is that regular yeast? It's a difference.
So you see that? That's one.
Oh dear, what's one what?
And I think that's about half.
About.
I'm not
It's only
100%
yeast left.
sure.
It's
Yes,
okay.
so that's that. And then it says,
She's
what
not
does it
blooming the
say?
yeast first?
I've got to mix them together. When I don't always mix dry ingredients together, but it's always a good...
You should always mix dry ingredients together. And also, we don't know what kind of yeast she's using. Because some yeast you can do that, mix it in with the flour, but not every yeast.
Good idea. So I've got to mix them together.
I've done Kay before, she didn't strike me.
I think I might have to change to something.
It's
like
fair
a
use
fork
anyway.
or
Strike away.
Even the way, I might even get the whisk out.
She's lovely, I'm not
yes.
picking at her.
So I think that that's all mixed
I missed
in.
your second
I can't
super
see
chat.
any yeast or any sugar.
Jamie said, thank you for the super chat. Jamie said, please do the pie and the donuts. Both are a train wreck. We can probably do
So I
that.
think that's all mixed in. So next time you see me, I'll have my whisk.
All right, get your whisk
Now
out.
I've decided to mix it round. And it said add little milk.
A little more than that, girl. If you're adding dry to wet like that, usually you would maybe add a third of a cup of... you use some of the dry and add a third of the cup of milk, and then add some dry and add the other third, and then add some, like, alternate.
Only problem
So it doesn't get
say
lumpy.
how much milk to add.
This might
So
add...
I'm just going to add half of it. And add the rest of it.
That's the
which
hardest
will
working
be-
hand mixer in the UK, I think.
The butter, if I can pick the thing up. Thank you.
What are you doing? Oh my
Leave
God,
that into the flour, and that's what I'm going to keep doing with each segment. As you can see, the heat picked it up, and that's what's going to happen
This is hard to watch.
with the rest of it. As you can see, I've cracked 2 eggs. Now another one. It does say 4, but it's going to be 3. No, it's going to be 4. So there's
Okay,
just
look,
another
look,
one.
the shell. Look, there's shell. Get the shell, girl.
Last one to crack.
I see shell. Is this not shell here?
And as you know,
Crack them like that right over the
I
bowl.
am shocking
There's more
at
shell.
cracking eggs.
Yeah, there's shell. All it's full of eggshell.
I thought that were an eggshell. Let's just move that one. See, let's get the egg out. Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Eggshell is attracted to eggshell. If you get drop eggshell in something, use the half eggshell that's empty and put it in there, and the little piece will just go zip right and it get attracted to it. That's the easiest way to take eggshell in.
Thank you.
I know, Bob, I
To
am
the
sweating.
person
This
who
is
told me
hurting my
how
heart.
to get eggshells out, thank you very much. Because now I've started doing it every time I get a shell in.
There's worse
So
things
now
than getting a
I'm gonna
little
give it
shell.
another mix.
That's not such a big deal. It's the texture of this product. What the hell is going on here? Oh, good Lord.
And hopefully,
Okay, what's going to happen here is she's
Now,
going to
with this, it
overdevelop
does
the
say
gluten
you
in this
can
hard flour.
fry in the frying.
Hard flour has higher protein, which makes it, it's going to have a stronger gluten. When you mix it and mix it and mix it, she's going to have lumps of hard, gluten-y flour that, oh my
Pan,
God, I don't even know.
which I will be doing, as it's called, shallow frying. Now this is getting a bit hard, so I might have to start using my hands.
God love you, girl.
Right, now it's got to the dough stage,
She's
and
got to
it
be
needs
trolling us,
to
right?
be
She's been doing
covered
this for years.
and left to rise. So it says, put a tea towel over it and let it rise. Right, the dough has risen a little bit. I am going to put
That's risen?
one in the frying
That's
pan.
not, doesn't look
That's
like that
one
has
now.
risen.
And what I'm doing is I'm rolling them up in a bowl and then I'm flattening them. So
Doesn't look like that is risen at all.
that's what I'm doing.
And your oil's cold. There's no bubbling going
you can
on
see
there.
I've done
What?
a flat one and one with a hole in. Now it's said
Like a donut.
to cook for 3 minutes and turn over. Oh. Well, I think they will
looks
need
like a
turning
arepa.
over again
Like flat
to get the other
arepa.
side done. But, well, yeah, that's starting to be
That's a
2
donut, Bob.
donuts. As you can see, that is the end product. I know it don't look like a proper donut, but it's a homemade one. And here comes the taste test.
Oh, he's happy. He's
And
getting
now for the
donuts.
taste test.
What? He's right here. He's right here.
I think that one might be a bit burnt, that bit. That other bit.
Can you see him? No, he
More like a cookie than a donut.
Well, it's small enough to be a cookie. But that's the burnt bit you've got to have.
Yeah. Maybe because it's like a bit crunchy.
Poor Lee. But look at the size of him. He's eating something okay. Careful.
It's like soft enough to be a donut.
It's not soft enough.
It's more like homemade cookie taste, if you get what I mean. But it's nice. Thumbs up.
He's always so nice.
Right, Lee said it was nice. Oh, he said something about it being nice anyway.
That's all she heard. It was nice.
So, yes, it's. He says it's like a cookie, but probably because I made it flat instead of making it bunched up like you get your normal donuts. But I mean, I
She
think
just did
for
them
the
flat.
first attempt,
Otherwise, same
I think
thing,
that's
really.
quite
Same,
good,
same.
Actually. So there's going to be a link in the description to
for
my
the recipe?
merchandise.
Oh, for the merch. bless.
If you like what you see, please keep viewing me. If you want to give me a thumbs up, please
Look
do.
at this.
If you want to leave me a comment and a recipe,
Look at, she disables
please
her
feel free,
likes.
the more the merrier. And if you haven't
She
subscribed, you
disables
know
her
someone
likes
who
and
hasn't subscribed,
dislikes.
get subscribing, get them subscribing, get everybody subscribing. I've done it. Thank you.
She's so
Hi.
cute, though. You can't get mad at her. You just don't want to go to her house for dinner. That's all. Donuts and, you said what, pie? Was it this Queen's Chocolate Perfection pie?
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again. And today I'm going to be having a go at doing the Queen's Chocolate Pie.
I know.
As you can see in the bowl, I've got flour, and then I've got
Okay, sugar.
2 tablespoons of
And
sugar.
and what's this? Are we making a crust of some sort, maybe?
And I'm going to mix that together.
I can go smaller than this. Okay. Fit for the Queen, Joe. It is. It's the Queen's Chocolate
You
Perfection
can
pie.
see I've just added, why is that in? I have just added the butter,
Okay, I can get.
and
if
then
you're
it
making
does say to make it
All right.
into breadcrumbs.
breadcrumbs
Well,
or
this butter is a bit not as
Okay.
soft as I
So
wanted
far,
it,
so
but
good.
I still, but yes, I'm. You've seen, as you will have seen me doing breadcrumbs for loads of times. So
no, Bob. That's the problem. Is everybody
you've
loves
seen me
cake?
doing
She's sweet.
breadcrumbs, so I'll just get this done, and I'll show you the end.
The cooking
And
is
this
not beyond
is
the
2
pale, though.
tablespoons
Heavy
of
cream?
cream.
That
And
looks
it
nice and
like
heavy. That
milk,
cream.
but it's cream. Well, it came out the cream carton, so.
It's a lot of flour.
And I'm going to mix it in.
Is it? I thought this was the
And it
crust.
said, with that amount of cream, it's going to form into a ball. Not this side of Christmas, it ain't.
Okay, it is a dough, I guess. Crust,
As you
right?
can see now, it's all come together.
Oh, you added a whole ton more
So,
milk in
yes,
there,
it's all
girl.
come together.
She added a shit ton more
Right,
cream to
I'm
that.
just going to do it exactly as it says. It says, fill a bowl of,
What is this?
full a
What
pan
is
of
this?
water,
Is this
and in a bowl, add 2 eggs.
is this supposed to be a double boiler? Is she using a plastic bowl as a double boiler? I think she's using a thick plastic bowl as a bain-marie. It won't work. It's not going to conduct the heat. And then I assume she's going to put eggs and cream or chocolate in there and make like a sabayon, like a cream for that dough that she... Oh, my good Lord. Oh, Lordy. All right, go, girl. Go, girl. I'm scared. Oh, the burnt plastic. I saw something about this. You can't use a plastic bowl.
And then it says, add the sugar. What the hell is the sugar? Somebody nicked the sugar. Right. And then it says, and the salt. Where's the salt? Oh. It's the salt.
I mean,
Is that empty? That
And
one?
please turn the burner down. Why does everybody have to have
And-
that goddamn burner on high? Everybody does
And
it.
form it. Whisk it until it makes a foam.
Girl, you're gonna have to go a lot harder than that to make a sabayon. Like, seriously, that takes about 10 minutes of...
That ain't making no foam.
No, it's not making a foam. You just
And then
started.
it says,
We gotta make
whisk
this tomorrow.
until mixture starts
We gotta make
to
this tomorrow.
form. Mm-hmm.
I can't eat that crust, though.
Yeah. Just keep it going until it forms up.
Yeah, you gotta whip it, girl. Whip it good. No, 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 no. Go. Okay. Turn that burner down. It's boiling.
Right, it's starting to form a little bit. I think it
No,
might
it's
be
not
better
forming.
into the pan.
Foaming
But
it all.
following it as it says. And then, what's next?
Okay, we're gonna make chocolate mousse tomorrow, and we're gonna use this method, and I'm gonna show you guys how to make chocolate mousse.
Remove bowl.
Is that better, Sophie, who
Keep
hates chocolate
working
cake?
till ribbon stages. It's already bloody in ribbon stages.
That is not ribbon stage. Good
That is
lord.
definitely ribbon stages. I think I've worked it too much. But never mind.
No, girl, you didn't whip it too much. You barely looked.
As you can see, I've greased the tin. Now I've come to the stage.
The eggs.
I haven't got a bloody...
The eggs weren't even homogenized. You could still see the lumpy bit. Oh my god, good lord. I can't. I get extra triggered when it's baking stuff. Oh my god, we're so making chocolate mousse tomorrow, I swear to God.
clue what I am doing. So that is in the middle-ish.
That's pretty wet looking pie dough.
And it's said to spread it
Oh,
out.
look how wet it is. God, that's not going to be good.
I'd have been better to rub my hands under cold water tap before I did it.
You
But
ran
I
it on.
didn't. So... as you can see, it's spread it all the way around.
Look how wet it is.
And and I'm going to put it in the oven now for, oh, for goodness sake, for 15 minutes until, I'm going to put it in, it says 15
This
minutes
hurts
here,
me.
so I'm going to put it in for 15 minutes.
I just want to see what this looks like
Now,
after
as you
it's
can
baked.
see, it's baked very minimal, and it does say to spoon this. Personally, I would just pour it on, but it says spoon it on.
Yeah, because that's what's going to make a difference here. That's the discerning
Can't even tell
difference.
whether
You're
I've
using a
poured it
spoon or
under
pouring
hand,
it on.
Would have been better just pouring it all on. But it says don't catch the sides. Obviously,
Oh
because
my
that's
God,
where
it's not even a...
But I think that's gone to the side. Never mind. So yes, that's it, and
It's
that
fit
goes
for the
back
queen.
in the oven
Guys.
for another 5 minutes. Right, as you can see, it's exactly as it should be, apart from the middle should have been sunken in a bit more. But as
It's
you can
exactly
see,
as it should
is
be,
a bit
except for-
gone down a bit. And what it says is to put, it doesn't say how much chocolate to put on.
Yeah, it says chocolate perfection pie. Okay, wait, wait. Where is this chocolate from? What is this chocolate? This is not just chocolate. This looks like pudding. Is this a ganache? What is this chocolate? I need to know what this chocolate is. It looks like ganache, no? Is she going to spread that over the custard?
I should imagine it's got to go all the way around. Right, I'm spreading it.
It's too bad Hannah was here, but she left because Hannah's learning how to be a
All
baker.
round, obviously.
Not you, Hannah, the other Hannah.
Putting more on it.
What is this chocolate? Where did this chocolate come from? What is she added to this chocolate? Betty Crocker icing, Joe?
Get off my spoon now.
Do you think?
Get off. Get off.
You guys think it's frosting? No. I just
Keep
assumed it was
spreading it.
ganache.
It doesn't say whether it needs to go over the sides or nothing or anything
Real.
like that. It just
What is
says
this?
6 ounces of dark chocolate over it. So I'm assuming
Okay, that's not just chocolate. What are
It
you doing
goes-
here, man?
all over it. Making a complete
You're
mess
talking
of it.
right into the mic now.
But
Okay.
once it's done, it should look alright.
I don't know. It's too shiny to be
As you
pudding.
can see, it's been spreaded out.
Spreaded it.
And then now it's got to go in the oven for another 5 minutes. And then it gets the decorative bombination or whatever you're going to
I know
call
he doesn't
it.
like this. He's seen good
Right.
chocolate.
And this, well,
What
it's
is this?
done.
What is she
And
doing
there
here?
is white and brown chocolate in here. It was said.
It might
the
be
lady who
ganache.
sent me
Look, it
this
looks
said
like
it
it's
has
getting
to-
hard.
The chocolate has to be grated. It seems to be more white than brown, but
Frosting is frosting. Is this
as you can
dandruff?
see, there's a mixture
See, funny. Is
of
this
both
dandruff?
chocolate in there,
Is it white chocolate?
and I'm sprinkling it over. It's going to go all over. but who cares?
It's drywall, Hannah says. It's just drywall chips.
I think that might be enough chocolate. Talk about death by chocolate.
You mad, bro? We're not touching
And that
idiot.
is...
Doesn't deserve a minute of our
Let's
attention.
get it right. The Queen's Perfection Chocolate Pie.
The Queen's Perfection Chocolate Pie.
That has now got to go in the fridge for 1 hour for it to all set, and then, well, then it'll be a taste test. Right, it's had its hour.
Lee's gonna have to taste raw egg on the bottom of that pie.
So this is what I think. This is what you call death by chocolate.
No, I don't think so, girl. God love you. Let's see what this slice looks like. Oh my god, it's gonna be all split. The chocolate's gonna be split. The custard's gonna be split.
And that is a piece of the cake pie, whatever you want to call it.
Where's the custard?
Oh, that's it.
I thought it was custard
Here
pie.
is the taste test.
Well, it's chocolate and sugar, so it's gonna taste okay. It's not gonna... Look at her face! Even Kay can't do it.
Apart from being far too much chocolate, which it's alright.
Okay, that was not the face that said way too much chocolate. Can we just for a second look at that face again? Look at this face. Look at her. See? Smiling. Yeah, I know it's dark and the lights have to go on. Let's just watch this. Yeah, it's too much chocolate. Look at her face. Oh, way too much chocolate, you can tell. I always make that face when there's too much chocolate. Look, she can't even fake it. Bless her heart. She can't.
Apart from being far too much chocolate, which it's alright actually. The pastry bit.
Oh, the part without chocolate.
Nice and soft, but like I said,
Yeah,
apart
nice
from
and
too much
soft.
chocolate, it is nice. Right, as I said, there was too much dark chocolate on there. It was nice, don't get me wrong, it is nice. So thank you to the lady who sent it me. I'm very grateful. Well, like I said, it is nice, but like I said, too much dark chocolate.
Yeah,
So
we
there's
heard
going to
that.
be a link in the description to my merchandise.
Put a link, put a recipe in there,
If
girl.
you like what you see, please keep viewing me. If you want to give me a thumbs up, please.
Okay, bless you.
And if you want to...
She can't. Okay. All right. Okay, that was a lot of cooking. On a Saturday night, we don't usually cook. We gotta find something better to do on Saturday nights than this, because this isn't it. But that did inspire me that tomorrow we'll do chocolate mousse. I was gonna do flourless chocolate cake, but chocolate mousse is a hell of a lot easier, and it's more fun, and it's something a little different. So let's do chocolate mousse tomorrow. Because I can do extra dark chocolate, and I can use pretend sugar, and I can make it so I can eat it too. No crust, right? It's all about me, you guys. Bingo tomorrow? Saturday night bingo? Do you think we should do bingo on Saturday nights? I was thinking of changing the whole board and doing like a YouTuber bingo instead of Amber Lynn Reed bingo. Maybe we could try that next Saturday night. I appreciate you guys struggling. What is pretend sugar? Sugar substitutes that I have to use because I'm pre-diabetic, sort of. Let's do that next Saturday. We're going to experiment a bit until we find out what works, because I love my Saturday live streams, but we can't do Amber, and I don't want to do cooking Saturday nights. I cooked my whole life. I don't want to do it. That's Sundays. So next Saturday, we're going to do bingo, and I'll make a YouTuber card instead of an Amber card. Bingo tonight? I don't think so. I gotta redo the whole card. Hugh Mad Bro says, maybe you should put us all onto that. If it tastes good in coffee, I'm down. What? Oh, you know what? Here I tried Swerve, which is a sugar substitute that is 0 calories and 0 carbs, completely diabetic friendly. It's the best of all the sugar substitutes I've tried. It's amazing. And it is so friggin' expensive. I don't think I'm going to buy it again. It's $12 for 300 grams. And I have some of the Splenda brown sugar mix for baking. Excuse me, that I used when we did those sugar-free cakes. And I was using that in my coffee, and that's not bad at all. So I think I'm gonna forget about the Swerve and go to use the Splenda brown sugar mix. So, yeah, that's my pre-diabetic. That's my Beatus chat, my TED talk, my Beatus TED talk for tonight. Swerve is great. It tastes closer to sugar than any of the substitutes I've found, and it has 0 aftertaste. It's really cost prohibitive. I mean, think about it. Sugar's about 75 cents for 300 grams. That's $12. I love coconut sugar too, but it's not any, there's no benefit to it. It has half the glycemic load of regular sugar, but it has the same amount of carbs. I know, I was using coconut sugar in the beginning too, and I thought that was expensive until I found Swerve, and that's expensive. No bingo tonight. I'm tired. We'll do it next Saturday. We'll do a YouTube board, like maybe Amber will be a square, but it ain't gonna be Amberlyn Reed bingo. Let's try and ease away from her 1 or 2 days a week anyway. If you haven't watched it, I uploaded a banger of a video about her 4 different personality types aligned with each of her girlfriends. And before we pack it in, I will remind you, we have revived the Merc and Joe channel, and there's 2 videos on there right now. If you haven't been there to watch, go watch them. I didn't make them. My compadre, Joe, did them, and he's new at editing, so I think he did a splendid job, especially the one about me. I like that one better. Not because it's about me, but because I think the editing's sharper in it. But what we're going to do is a couple more compilations up there. We're working on an Amber's Sex Life video. You heard it here first, guys. A video about Amber's sex life. You got a little taste in last night's video, but we're going full on in this one, because you know what? We're not monetized over there yet. So we can be saucy, and it doesn't matter. They can't demonetize us. So we're going to take advantage of that. And I know you're all going to go, ooh, gross, and every one of you wants to see it. We've dug deep into the archives, okay? We've blown the dust off some videos and got some interesting things. Joe, if you're still in the chat, can you link Merc and Joe? And if not, I will link it. Or I could just do it now. Because I'm not that... I can do it. Oops. God, I almost spilled my coffee. Once we get monetized, we want to do podcast sort of thing. Similar to... honestly, kind of similar to what Alex's Shook is doing, but 2 of us. And it's not really the same. It's a little different. Hang on. Now I gotta go here because I'm sitting in OBS and I can't chat in OBS. I have to go over here. Go in there. And then do this, and do this, and do that. So there's the link to Merc and Joe. There's only 2 videos on there for now, but we're going to get there. And it's going to be fun. I don't want to spill the coffee. I don't want anything dangling. I'm old. I don't want anything dangling at this point in my life. In case you missed it, my weigh-ins are on Monday, but I already know I'm gonna be. Monday's gonna be good, but you know what? As of right now, Merc is down 15 pounds. 1.5, baby. We're looking for 2.5. We're at 1.5. Maybe 2.6. Maybe 30. We'll see. Bob subbed. Thank you, Bob. He said I had a hard time finding the channel before. You know why? Because I hid it. I hid it. Because Joe was too busy and I was too busy and I kept getting asked questions about it and it was getting too much. So I just thought that would be the best thing to do. And so I hid it. But it's back now. But we don't have, we're not monetized yet. We don't have enough subscribers. We don't have enough hours. So, you know, get in there. So, I feel like this has been a failure of a night, except I love hanging around with you guys. So you guys make it okay. I want to apologize. It wasn't the best live stream tonight. I thought we were prepared. But sadly, I wasn't. Lashes. I deserve many lashes for that. Hugh Mad Bro says, put the 2 videos in a playlist. Are they long or short? They're not long. They're one... Amber Lynn, Life of a Skinny Queen is 11 minutes. And I'm worried about the narc alert. Is 6 minutes long. Bob says, I'm counting on you and Joe to be pure, vile filth until monetization. Well, you know, sex sells, right? You thought Friday's video was... I saw you all at the premiere going, ew, no, Merc, why are you doing this to us? No, Merc, not sex talk. I didn't even put it all in. I held back. Okay, guys, I gotta go eat because I be starving. I didn't eat today. I did eat today. I went out for brunch with Uncle Tim. And here, I'll show you our brunch. Because I know you guys like that kind of thing. I will show you a picture of our brunch. That's not brunch. Okay, so here's a picture of our brunch. Hang on. Not very in focus. Look at, I had bacon and eggs and sliced tomatoes instead of hash browns. And Uncle Tim had smoked salmon on a bagel with a poached egg and a side of hash browns, and it was delicious. Yes, I love poached eggs. No calories, less calories too, right? But that was like at 11 this morning, so you know, it's 7:30. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat something. I don't know what. Probably some leftovers. I have some leftovers happening. I gotta eat leftovers. So I thank you guys for coming. Next Saturday we'll play YouTube Bingo. Okay? And maybe what we'll do is I don't know. We'll do something. We'll figure something out. I want to thank you guys for... Oh, hello. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I'm sorry it was a bit of a mess tonight, but you know, it's always fun to hang around with you guys. On that note, let's just call it a night because I got to go eat. And tomorrow, join me for the cooking live stream. We're going to do chocolate mousse. I promise you. I'm looking forward to that. God, it's going to be so good. I can even eat some of it. All right, you guys, have a lovely night. I'll see you in the damn Discord. Until we see